I think that we need to continue to point out to the Guatemalans that the Sarstoon, a portion of the Sarstoon belongs to Belize. The entire Sarstoon does not belong to Guatemala, and we need to continue to use the diplomatic channels. We need to be realistic. We have about 1,000 soldiers. Guatemala has probably about 19, 20,000. They have gun ships. They have all the latest equipment and technology to go to war, and we don't. So we could never reach to the point where we say, oh, we're going to pick up our guns against Guatemala. So we have to use diplomacy. Minister Courtney, at every opportunity that he has, when he meets his counterparts, he would express concerns and also to write very strong-worded diplomatic notes, or I said dip notes, to the OAS, to the UN, to the Americans, to the British, to everybody that cares to listen. But at the same time, we also need to be a bit careful, and I say that hesitantly. I say that, for instance, if you have a bull, a wild bull in your land, you're not going to go and jump up in front of that bull and wave a flag because it's going to attack you. What you need to do to see how you could pen the bull and how you could deal with it. I use that as an analogy to make the point that we also can't be seen to be taunting the Guatemalans because, God forbid, one day one of these people were to accidentally pull the trigger or whatever, then what? So we need to be careful, and I urge to the territorial volunteers to be very careful. Whilst we accept what they're doing and we understand that they're in our territory, and Belizeans are supposed to feel free to move anywhere in the country, including the Sarstoon. But because of the tense situation with the military in that area, I'm urging them to be careful. Yes, we need to ensure to let everybody understand this land belongs to us. Yes, we need to continue putting pressure on Guatemala, putting pressure with our friends from abroad, the Americans, the Canadians, the British, the UN, the OAS, everybody, for them to understand the aggression of Guatemala and that it is unacceptable. But I urge as citizens for us to be careful.